Hi guys, welcome to Co-Parenting with a Narcissist 101. I'm Kate. Thank you guys for joining me, and thank you to all my new subscribers. All right, today I was supposed to do the first episode of Narc Files, but I think I'm gonna move that to Friday because I want to address this real quick. We've talked about co-parenting and your emotional health, but today I want to talk about the co-parenting with co-parenting with a narcissist, obviously, with and the children's mental health. Besides you being affected by this whole craziness with this person, the children are, in the midst as well. And if you're like me, sometimes I have a fear of one of the kids turning out to be just like him, because I see, as I figure out what, this is about. So number one thing to do, and I'm going to make a list here, is first of all, you need to obviously get a hold of your own mental health. That includes, like I said in my previous video, that includes if you need to go to the see a professional, or if you need to do this by yourself, whichever way you want to do this to get yourself okay. And this also applies to the kids. If you feel the kids need some kind of counseling, please do go to a professional and get that going right away. The earlier the better, before it sits and turns into something else. So once you get your mind right in while you're co-parenting with the narcissist, focus on your actions, not just words. Yes, words will be said. I love you will be said. I care for you will be said. But not only saying it, you have to as well act, because now you guys probably know by now that the narcissist is all about words. Whatever you feel, they feel like then you need to hear, that's what they say. But when it comes to sacrifice that it takes to back up what you just said, you find them lacking, because they cannot step outside of themselves to think about anybody else. That's how self-centered they are. Number two is to, when you're talking to the kids, to be calmer. And being calm when talking or doing anything comes from when you have inner peace or inner psychologically you are completely grounded, you're okay, you automatically not flip out with things. It kind of comes with the territory. You don't usually flip out with so many things. That doesn't mean that you're not gonna get crazy and yell all the time but you find yourself more calm when you're having a conversation, and then you're able to have a conversation and talk to, not talk at. Talking at people is what the narcissist does. They don't need the feedback from you. They just want you to sit there and let them tell you what it is. So also with this, number three is of course, you're a parent. You are not a friend, but you need to have a relationship with your child where they know mom and dad is cool, or mom or dad is cool, but there's this line right here. You can't cross that line, so that, which of course comes with you knowing which battle to engage in and which not to engage in. So I can talk to mom about this. I can get away with this with mom. I might do this with dad. But yeah, you see, right, this one right here, no. It's already an established rule. Yeah, I know it. He knows it. She knows it. Everybody knows it. So I can't even try to do that. So you're gonna have that where you're still cool to come and play with or whatever, but at the same time there's a line, and they know that line. Now the narcissist, obviously, like I said earlier, is you are the only one that is more concerned about the outcome of the child. If a narcissist feel like they need to spoil the child, which some of them they do, that's when you have this golden child and scapegoat kind of thing in the house. They'll do that regardless of how it affects the child, because that is not, they are not thinking about the child. They're looking more about the supply they get from doing those things to that child, you know. So I mean, another thing is to have like some kind of I call it a meeting in my house with the children. Have like a meeting where we how was your day meeting kind of thing. That's what I have with them. So everybody kind of say, okay, this was this, and this happened today and this happened today. I'm like, okay, so anything that didn't go well today, sometimes they have something to say, and sometimes they don't. And then you can have like private meeting as well with them. Sometimes they don't want to say anything in front of the other siblings, but let that be some kind of thing that happens, that it is common, and that's where their mind at. Especially when if you're going through a divorce or you're already divorced, you really can't tell with the children. I mean, yeah, you see it, but for sure, you never know everything for sure. So you always want to be in their mind to make sure that everything is okay. Like I asked my daughter like a couple of days ago. So how do you feel? Are you okay? You're adjusting to it being just us three in the house. It's like here before, it was in the beginning, I felt bad about it like around like 6, and then but now I said, but now it's like, well, now it's kind of like a 2. I don't feel too much bad about it. I said, oh, okay. So you gotta have that channel open for them to check in. I mean, of course, this leads me to the next one: validating their feelings. You're not being dismissive. What are your thoughts? Okay, what do you think about that? Validate that. Oh, okay, it's okay if you feel sad about something. Why do you feel sad about it? Oh, okay, I can see why you feel sad about that. Not, oh, you're not supposed to. And this is the beginning of, if you start telling what you're supposed to feel, what you're not supposed to feel, that's when the child starts hiding their actual feelings, and then they start acting, and then there you go, we have the narcissist, where how they actually feel is hidden, and they put on this mask. So you have a child, it's okay, you can tell me how you feel. Oh, that made you sad, that made you angry. Okay, why? Oh, okay, I see that. But maybe this way, or something like that. It's where I see why you feel that way, kind of thing. And you move from there, so the feelings are validated. It's okay. I'm valuable enough that my feelings is acknowledged. So the next thing is be reliable. Be reliable, be consistent. I mean, yeah, we're parents. We are not superman or superwoman. We do the best we can. On normal circumstances. But now, co-parenting with a narcissist, we are like on alert. So we are not parenting like normal, quote unquote, people co-parent, normal people that divorce co-parent. So ours is on a whole different level, because we're co-parenting with the child, basically emotionally adult child that is like emotionally six or so years old. So we try to follow up what we're saying, with what we're doing in terms, when it comes to the children. Show respect. Of course, showing respect means, obviously, they learn to respect, not just boundaries, people's feelings. They respect people. That is not what the narcissist is all about. So it's imperative that you teach that, not only teach that, but show that, because like I said, the narcissist is countering whatever you're doing. If they're countering it, because you are the target. The kids are collateral damage. It does not matter. If they feel they need to destroy you, to destroy themselves to get at you, they will do it. So more or less, the kids, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. So in all this madness, you are supposed to be the sanctuary for the kids, because over there with the narcissist, It's a ball of negativity that is filled with so many negative vibes and everything. So you are going to be that sanctuary, because you're going to be that peace, because they will not find that with the narcissist. Even when the narcissist is using them for supply, and the supply is only to the extent of the kids acting the way they want them to act, which everybody is a different individual, we all have different personalities. So obviously, having lived with a narcissist, that is not really going to work out, because the kids are separate human beings. So they're going to do what they would do, which of course will be an issue with a narcissist. So the supply they get from the children being, trying to play this I'm a good parent kind of show they put on when they see people, could only last as long as the kids are conforming to or conforming rather to whatever it is they have going on, which, like I said, is not gonna work. They might, out of fear, do whatever they want them to do, but that's that tension. They're not compliant because they want to. They're just trying to get by, and so whatever is on that, whenever they're with them, is going to be chaotic. So when they come to you, you have to be that central. You have to be that peace. You have to provide that opposite vibe of what they're experiencing over there, because whatever they're experiencing when they're with a narcissist is not genuine, is not real, is just crazy, it's dysfunctional. So you will be that peace. Another thing is that your actions will contradict whatever they're saying about you, because, like I said in the previous video, they are talking about you. They always have to talk about you. They're trying to get the kids, because these kids are the closest thing to you. So, like I said, they'll use whatever, and it includes the kids. So if they have to use the kids to get at you, that's what they do. And what more can you use to hurt somebody that loves their children by having the children turn around and not, love that other parent back? So it's kind of like an evil thing to do. Very, very evil to do something like that. To have someone's children turn around on them based on lies or things that you're making up, So if you, your actions, follow through, or rather contradicts what they're saying about you, it's going to be the action. The action has to contradict what they're saying about you, because God knows they are saying a lot of things about you in an effort to turn around, have the kids turn around, turn away from you, rather. I have the narcissist telling the kids, "Oh, do they know that I eat McDonald's at work?" And and when the kids came back, they're talking about it. They're like, "Oh, he said you eat McDonald's at work." I said, "Yeah." Okay. I said, why? What's the problem? McDonald's is not good anymore. It's like, I don't know. My son was like, "I don't know. He's just telling us that." Of course, this is telling them that, trying to talk about my weight. So you're telling them I eat McDonald's at work, as I guess I keep eating. But you see how crazy that is. It's like, even the kid was confused, because it's like, I don't know why he was telling us that. But I know. I know that's he telling them that so that maybe they will start chanting fat, 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 fat. Like, it's crazy, but that is exactly how these people operate. And now that could be anything. That was food. That could be, I don't know, like some other stuff that is more serious, and that's how they have the kids, flip on you. All of a sudden, they start looking at things that you're doing in a negative light. you know. So that's why however you're living have to contradict whatever it is they're saying, you know. What are the children's interests? Support that, you know. That's part of showing you love a child. You know, a narcissist will say, I love you, I love you, I love you, but won't show up to game practice. It won't show up to recital. Unless there are some people that he needs to impress, and then he will show up. So that those people will see him or her coming to the recital of the child. And God forbid that the recital does not go well. Maybe the child during the recital falls, or something wasn't right, or during the game, you know, they drop the ball or something. Then you be amazed how quick the narcissists would detach themselves from that. But you see, they're not getting the fuel anymore. They came here to shine bright. That's my kid, that's my kid, that's my daughter, that's my son. To these people that they want to impress. They didn't come over there to support you, the child. That's not the point. You know? Their action don't follow with what they're saying. They only came over there to impress the people they want to show, or I want them to look at me as a you know, responsible father, you know. That's it. So if the child does not confirm or conform to that and be a star up there in the football field or on the stage, then you watch how quickly they withdraw from that. They get pissed off. You know, because now I don't want to be attached to that. I'm not getting any supply from that. No, you're not perfect anymore. I can't get anything from that. And watch out the next game or the next recital, they don't show up. This is the narcissist. You know. So summary here. Because I keep saying in the videos to have a focus on having a good emotional, healthy emotional relationship with the children, where they can be able to come to you, they can be able to relax with you, they can be able to ask you questions, you know, they can be able to bond with you. Because the narcissist will always be jealous of the love that you share with the children, the bond that you have with the children, the peace that the children bring you, the peace that you bring to the children. So they will do whatever they can to disrupt that. Now, what way would that be? What best way could that be, besides trying to have the children turn on you? So, but if you are focused on contradicting the action, the words, what they're saying with action, you know, then the children will start seeing that what the narcissist is saying, what they're doing, how they projected, how they predicted you to react to stuff is not how you react. You know, they do some dumb stuff, tell the kids, and as I was saying this in my previous video, tell the kids, oh, watch out, this is what she's going to do. Now, you know she's going to do this, do this, you know. And then you come back and do that. And it's like, oh, see, dad was right, mom was right. Yeah. So once you see this kind of behavior, I mean, you figured out who you're living with, or you figured out who you're co-parenting with, then you're not gonna be 10 steps ahead of them when it comes to raising these children, because they don't care. They would destroy the kids just to get at you. And as crazy as it is that we know that these people are as dangerous as we know that they are, since we lived with them, the last thing you want to do is have any of your children turn up like that. Not while you can help it. Not while you can help it. So you get your mind right. Because that's the only way you will be able to do this. That's the only way you'll be able to pull this off. Just like they do on the plane, they tell you to put your mask on before you put the one on your children, because you can only help the child after you've helped yourself. So take care of you first. Take care of your mind first. Then apply these things. Apply these things and let the narcissist keep talking what they're talking. With time, the children will see and know the lines don't meet when it comes to the narcissist. It will never meet. All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Please subscribe, share, comment, like. Let me know what you think. I will see you in the next video. As always, get your mind right and everything else will fall into place. All right. Take care.